All right, today I'm going to show you a couple quick tips in Excel Copilot. So first, we have the new Copilot formula. So if I go into this spreadsheet, you'll see my date column is a mess. The dates are formatted all kinds of ways. So what I can do is if I go into the cell here, I can type equals Copilot. And then within parentheses, I can put my prompt. So the prompt that I want to use is read and convert this to a date in the format of month, day, day, and year. So once I have my prompt in, I put a comma and then select the field that I want Copilot to modify, close parentheses, and you'll see once I hit enter, it'll start questioning the model and seeing what it needs to do to change it. Well, the first thing it's doing is it wants to do it to every row in this sheet, and I don't want to do that yet, so I'm just going to hit cancel. So you see it said busy for just a split second, and now the date is in the format that I wanted. So if I copy this formula down to a bunch of these other rows where it's not where I want it, it did the same thing to all of them. Okay, next tip is around using the Copilot window to make changes to my table. So first thing to notice is when you hit Copilot in Excel, first you'll go to this Copilot chat window, which is the typical window that we see in a lot of Copilot apps. And this actually isn't what we want. So if you use this window, you can use it for analyzing data in the sheet that you're in or in other files, but you can't make changes. So you have to go to your Copilot menu and select App Skills to make changes. Okay, now that we're in Copilot App Skills, I'm going to use a formula to make some changes. I want to format this cost column so that it's in US dollars, and then this percentage column so it's actual percentage. The formula that I'm going to use is this. Change the cost column to US currency, change the margin percentage column to a percentage with up to 1 decimal point. So right now you can see it's up to 4 decimal points in some cases and not in percentage format. All right, so before it makes any changes, it runs them by me. So it's telling me which columns it's going to adjust J and K, which is right, and it gives me an option to apply it. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and boom, it's changed to currency and percentages. Amazing. You may say, well, I can do this faster myself. Well, maybe you are an Excel whiz, but some of us aren't. And this is something that Copilot used to not be able to do very well. So the fact that it's actually able to make changes to the data in the spreadsheets accurately and in bulk is pretty exciting. You can always just hit the undo button if you don't like what it did as well and go back to where you were.